Well, you talk about work. You guys are going to have some work to do up here. RJ Clifford, our fantastic stage manager, has a fighting background. You may have heard him on Sirius XM radio. He's going to be our guinea pig here because what we're doing is we're going to show some submissions. The greatest submission artist in UFC history we're going to be seeing on Saturday nights. Stop trying to put him to sleep already, DC. Charles Oliveira. 14 career submissions, 6 different techniques. Okay? I'm not going to ask you to do all of them, DC, but I am going to ask you to do our first one on RJ. It's the rear naked choke. And what makes this one different for Oliveira?
Well, for Charles Oliveira, what he does is he attacks his submissions the moment that they present themselves. And when you watch it against Will Brooks, watch here. Let's put the video on the screen, guys. Will Brooks and Charles Oliveira fighting in the clinch here. He lifts him, takes him back in the opposite direction. He forces Will Brooks over to the side that he wants to chase the submission. So Will Brooks then doesn't have many chances. So by taking RJ, and I take him in the clinch position here, I lift him and I take him backside. Most people try to take you off to this side. I would take RJ backside. Once RJ then hits the floor,
remember, no mat here. Take it easy.
my body starts on this side, right? My body's here. So RJ's escape is not going to be into me, right? Unless we just start grappling. Will Brooks is a wrestler. He doesn't want to grapple with Charles Oliveira. His idea immediately is to get to his knees and go to a wrestling stand-up. Charles just follows that action over. He throws the topside hook right here. When Will Brooks stands, Charles immediately starts to attack the neck. And then he just starts to drive and squeeze. Eventually, Will Brooks has to take the tap. Now, I'm not going to jump on RJ's back and him standing up. But again, it's just a matter of Charles Oliveira only giving you one escape route and then just following that route as he takes that, as you go to your knees, knowing your opponent, knowing you got a wrestler in front of you, we all go to our hands and knees to stand up. Charles chases it, throws the topside hook. When your hands hit the mat, your neck's not protected. He jumps on the rear naked choke. So listen, if he does get Chandler down, he will expect that same type of action. He will expect Chandler, the wrestler, to go to a wrestling stand-up. So if there is a submission, you got to think it may be a rear naked choke. Charles Oliveira is the man in terms of grappling, and I am the best at breaking it down. I would hate to be these two, having to follow that. I mean, that was fantastic.
I don't know.
That was fantastic.
Dean looks damn ready, if you ask me.
Get the belt on the line. Let's just put the belt on the line. Guys, let's put the belt on the line. Let's put.
This isn't a
fans,
competition.
fans, let's do it to the fans. Right now, we got their breakdowns, right?
I know your only hope is a popularity vote.
Fans, let's determine right now whose breakdown gets the title. Let's go. Put the poll up, UFC. UFC, put the poll up.
I'm sorry I don't have 2 million Instagram followers.
He's begging for
I need to check with RJ because you look a little flushed. It was this heavy squeeze there or what?
I've been the weight.
Well, I've been watching Joshua Fabia instructionals all week, so I thought I'd be prepared for this, but I wasn't. He's got a grip on him.
Hey, listen. So Dan, make sure you listen because the producers are starting to tell me in my ear that the fans may be involved in voting for the best breakdown.
They know they got to help you.
I'll keep you posted.
Would you like me to hold the belt?
Yeah, because I trust you.
All right,
I like you.
So Laura's up next. I know it's hard for you.
Oh, she's taking off her heels. Wow.
A lot shorter now, huh?
Wow.
Yeah. Watch this.
All right, so we saw the rear naked choke. Now it's time to see the guillotine, as Laura will demonstrate one of Charles Oliveira's great subs coming up here on RJ. Go ahead.
Here's the thing about the guillotine. Typically, as a fighter, you do not want to use your guillotine as a takedown defense. Throw that rule out for Charles Oliveira. His guillotine is so nasty. It's so fast. Even when facing a wrestler the caliber of Kevin Lee, that is exactly what he did. So round 2, Kevin Lee was piecing him up a little bit, controlling him on the ground. Immediately, Charles Oliveira goes out there, throws this kick out, baits Kevin Lee to an inside single, and immediately you see how fast Kevin Lee taps to that guillotine because the guillotine was already in before he hit the ground. So RJ,
and the hair's up too, by the way.
Hair's up. We're doing this. We're doing this. So he throws a body kick, head inside single, but no, inside at first. And what Charles does that's so amazing, before he's even making contact here, he is knifing through and he squares himself off, adjusts it, and then don't drop me, RJ. We ready? We ready for this? We're going. We're going. Before they even hit the ground.
No, Matt.
He's tapping, and he was in half guard. The fact that he finished that guillotine from half guard is even more impressive. Thank you, RJ.
Get up, champ. Good job.
Oh, look at him.
Give you a 7.
He's trying to kiss up just a little
That
bit.
was beautiful.
I'll put my shoes back
I
on.
gave, hey, Laura, great. I gave that about a 7.5. Good job. That's a really high score.
I gotta say, tighter squeeze. I'm going with Senko.
You're going with Senko, tighter squeeze in the champ?
Yes.
This
The
thin arms,
champ?
Yeah,
right there,
yeah.
right across.
It's that shotgun grip. You just
My musical talents are gonna be hurt.
All right.
So D-
now I'm
D
gonna
little armbar?
Yeah, I'm going to show you how he applied this armbar. So like DC said earlier, if he goes to the ground, he's already chasing them submissions. So it doesn't matter where he is, whatever position he's in, he's going to be chasing submissions. So he gets taken down against Darren Elkins here. And he immediately clears the arm. Takes his leg out, clears the arm, and he locks up the triangle here. Now, he keeps him from being able to lift his head up by holding his head down. But Darren Elkins is still trying to get his head up, and he's trying to stand up, so he gives him this leg. So as he gives him this leg, he starts to rotate his hips over to lock up the triangle even more. He's also holding on to this leg. This does two things. It creates the angle that he needs in order to finish the triangle, and it also keeps him from being able to be picked up, because if he's picked up, that could be bad. So now he's in this position. It's a double attack. He's got the triangle, and he's also got the armbar. So now he gives RJ rarely any position to go. So what he does, he knocks him over off balance here, finishes the armbar like this.
Hey,
Man.
guys.
How ready?
Haley.
Very pliable for a guy in his 40s. And look at the outfit, too.
He dressed for the whole
He
thing.
ready.
That's one
He
competition.
knew what he was doing.
I'm 46
He's
years
so
old.
ready.
You
He's
dressed for
so
one
ready.
competition.
Yeah,
So ready.
listen, I'm over 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my thing. Yeah.
That was nice, though.
Yeah.
That was nice, D.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I would like to judge the competition in terms of breakdown.
Okay, we'll go break it down.
I think you should be getting the title right now, champ. I gotta be honest, champ. I think you won. I'm just trying to say I think you won, champ.
I mean, in all
Hey,
fairness, I had a more difficult challenge.
that
You know
was
what I'm
it.
saying? Yeah.
I mean, a
Yeah.
guillotine. A guillotine.
yeah.
I didn't get to pick.
Here's
I didn't get
the
to pick.
reality.
You
I
did
can
good.
demonstrate
You did
a
really
triangle
good.
to an armbar, sir.
That's what I'm talking about, Lars.
bring it in.
That's
Here's the
my girl
reality
right
of the
there.
situation. DC likes to judge everything. He likes to take everything over. He likes to be the loudest voice in the room.
Yeah, I do.
But this is for the belt. We actually could maintain the belt, keep the belt, or we could have a new or a still. RJ Clifford is
Wait,
going to be
what?
the judge. Did he
Wait,
just
what?
did you just
Yes.
escape? RJ, get
tried
back
to- he
over
tried to-
here.
come on, RJ.
Put your mic back on. You can just hold it. You
Can
can
I
just
tell you
hold it.
something?
Come back up here.
You're a little
This man has a fight career. You know that, right? This
Yes,
man
he
has a
does.
fight career.
RJ, did you take your mic off or you have a mic
I
on?
took my mic off. Can we hear me?
Yeah, get
Boom
right
mic,
next to
we're good?
DC. All right.
DC.
He's the judge. Okay.
I remember watching. DC, I got this.
He's good.
To think that after all these years, I finally got to roll around between the legs of Dean Thomas. I can't tell you what a thrill it's been. That breakdown was fantastic. It was amazing.
Oh, whoa.
My co-host on SiriusXM.
Yes.
I'm so happy for him. He didn't do that for me.
That's so crazy. I mean, I just knew it. From a young age, we knew Dean Thomas was very smart. I mean, we recognize you're smart, your ability as a very young man, and we hone that. We worked so hard, Dean. We did it.
I've never won anything. I got the belt.
I'm super proud of you. But why have you never congratulated me like that? Good job.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good job.
I'm sorry, champ. I don't mean for it to be. It was hard. I know it's hard to lose.
It is. You would know. You would know. You're
I've
about to
lost to
find out
you.
again.
But listen, I was honored to lose to you.
So,
It was an honor.
as the champ, I will have something to say here. Now we know that, like after this, I'm going to be riding some bull, messing with some bulls.
Yeah.
But I heard that you used to do a little bull riding back in the day, a little while ago. Yes. So we have footage. We have the footage here of you doing some bull riding. Yeah, look at him. 15 years. Look at young Dan Helly here. Look at him. Oh my
Look how big
goodness.
those jeans are. This is from like 2004.
Ellie.
This was a rodeo coming to town in Orlando. They talked me into getting on a bull. Look how long I lasted.
Oh wow.
He
Did you?
lasted 1
That
second.
was
That's
not
like
even a
you know, like
second.
Luke Perry in 8 seconds.
I couldn't even make it. 1.8
Yeah.
seconds. That's
Yeah.
what I was.
Hey,
Look at him.
You're a terrible athlete.
That's not true.
You're a terrible athlete. I mean, that is insane. I could ride a bull longer than that.
No, you could not.
I would do it too. I
And
would
you-
do it to prove just that we're better than you.
There is no
Laura and I
chance you
both
would
can
ride a
do that.
bull.
We can ride that longer than the second and a half. Both.
I would give Senko.
Hey, we're in Texas.
I would
we're
give
in Texas.
Watch
Don't-
his head hit, though.
He's not
Watch his
graceful.
head.
He is not graceful. He's not graceful.
He does not know how to
He is
break
not
balls.
graceful.
No.
He is
still
not
gotta
graceful
knock that
at
guy,
all.
champ.
He's never seen a break ball in his life.
That was a mild concussion. I had a huge bruise the size of a basketball on my butt. But here's the good news. When you talk about athleticism, I'm going to be playing golf with DC later today, and maybe we'll show those videos next time because that swing is like Charles Barkley. Actually, it makes Charles Barkley look like Tiger Woods. Okay? Talk about
Really,
athletes.
Hellcat?
Talk about
Really,
athletes.
Hellcat? Okay.
Okay.